Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Albi Saputra Pratama, and today I want to answer about the lesson is socio-linguistic. Is today I want to answer the question, and the question is number one is about culture of my environment and its influence of language. The culture of my environment is strongly influenced by local traditions and religion and community values. In Madura, people highly respect elders, teachers, and religious leaders, politics, and humility and solidarity, and then are important cultural values in daily life. Yes, I believe culture strongly influence my language. For example, when speaking to older people or teachers, right? And then I use polite words, softer intonation, and respectful expression in Madures and Indonesians there. And then different speech levels to show respect. Evidence of this can be seen when students use formal Indonesian or polite Madures, right? And then with lectures, but switch to informal language with friends. And then this shows that culture shapes how, when, and to whom we speak, right? And then next, number two is about analysis of code changing in surroundings. And then code changing is switching and code mixing happens and very often in my surroundings, right? And then the people usually change codes between Indonesian and then Madures and English depending on the situation, right? And then the main reason for code changing are different participants, friends, teachers, and parents, right? And then different topics, education, daily life, jobs. And then to show identity or solidarity, such as, for example, students may say, this exam is very hard. Sir, I don't really understand the instruction, right? And then in this sentence, Indonesian is mixed with English. Another example is switching from Indonesians, right, to Madures when talking to close friends, such as to create intimacy. This shows that code changing is used to make communication, right? And then next, more effective and socially appropriate. And number three, solidarity provides by English department teachers at Madura University. And teachers at Madura University is teachers at the English department of Madura University show solidarity in several ways. First, they often use friendly language and call students by their names, and then which reduce distance between lecturer and students. And then second, they sometimes switch to Indonesians or Madures when students do not understand English explanation, right? And in addition, lectures encourage students, give motivation, and create a sportive classroom and atmosphere. For example, when students make mistakes, teachers correct them politely instead of blaming them, right? And then this behavior show care, equality, and solidarity, which helps students feel comfortable and confident in learning English, right? And next, number four, speech styles used by me, my friends, and my teachers. And then these different speech styles are used in language teaching context. I and my friends usually use casual or informal style when talking to each others, right? And then we use simple vocabulary, slang, and relaxed intonation. Teachers mostly use a formal style when explaining lessons, giving instruction, or delivering academic material. And however, they sometimes shift to a consultative or casual style when giving advice, joking, or motivating students, right? And then this variation happens because speech styles depends on context, purpose, and relationships. Formal styles help maintain authority and clarity, and then while informal styles help build closeness and understandings, right? And next, number five is difference between taboo and euphemism words. And taboo words are expressions that are considered rude, offensive, or inappropriate in society. And for example, swear words relate to sex, religion, or insult are taboo in my environment and should not be said in public or academic settings. And euphemism words are polite substitutes used to avoid saying taboo words directly. For example, instead of saying die, people say pass away. Instead of saying someone is poor, people say less fortunate. And the main difference is that taboo words can offend people. And then while euphemism are used to maintain politeness and respect in communication. And then the last is number 6 is about the effect of studying sociolinguistics. Studying sociolinguistics has many positive effects on my understanding of language. It helps me realize that language is not only about grammar and but also about society, culture, identity, and context. And then I become more aware of why people speak differently in different situations and why language change over time. And sociolinguistics also helps me communicate more politely, avoid misunderstanding, and respect linguistic diversity. And then overall it makes me a more sensitive and effective language user, and then especially as a student of English. And maybe this is for me. I'm Albi Saputra Pratama. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.